I don't care if my sister-in-law is pregnant. I'm cutting her out of my life. Am I the a-hole?
How are you cutting her out of your life?
Are we talking Fisher-Price scissors? Are we talking hacksaw?
Talking samurai sword?
Samurai sword?
Are we talking Charles Manson literally ripping the fetus out of the belly?
Oh, good God.
That's an actual thing in Charles Manson did.
Wow. Thank you for that history lesson.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Good gravy.
Yeah.
And this story, Sam, is actually from r/OKOP, our very own subreddit.
Oh, we love when you guys submit to r/OKOP, so please keep doing it, and we'll keep reading them. We select the top stories each week, so slide on in there. Maybe we'll give you a chance.
Oh, yeah. And this one comes from Ace Queen 07.
Ace Queen.
So thank you, Ace Queen.
Yes, Queen.
Yes. All right. Let's see what you got, Ace Queen. I, female 20, am engaged to a male 21.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Dude, hey,
let's go.
marriage. You know, that always ends well.
Exactly. Hey, come on now. Not to one of our own.
Yeah, sorry.
Now, my fiance and I have been engaged for 2 years, and we have a 1-year-old son together.
Wow.
Okay, so we got a whole family unit up in this
this is a lot of congrats in order.
Exactly.
Engagement, son,
everything.
posting to our subreddit.
That's the biggest one. That's the most important. And my fiance has an older sister, Janet, and she has a husband, Mark. Obviously, fake names. For some context, my fiance and his siblings have this really close bond. This was formed by childhood trauma, so growing up, all they had was each other. Well, when Janet and Mark first got their place, they took my fiance with them. A couple months afterwards, they moved in, and that's when me and my fiance met each other. As normal love stories go, we dated and we moved in with each other.
Very cute.
Ooh, adorable. Janet and Mark never liked that I was in the picture. They were very close with my fiance and were upset that my fiance was spending more time with me. Interesting.
They're getting jealous.
A little jelly belly over here.
Taking the brother away from his siblings.
Yeah, that's too. Don't you want to be happy for your brother to have a partner? No, how dare you?
Suffer, and we must trauma bond continually.
Yes. All of the problems started when our son was 9 months old. My fiance got a call that Janet was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
We were both very happy because we knew Janet was trying and our son would have a cousin. And my parents had some extra baby stuff that they used to take care of my son, so I decided to give it to them. Very nice.
Yeah.
I stepped in to throw a baby shower for her and gave her all my support.
OP, you sound like a great person.
Honestly, shout out to you, OP. But then... Well, Janet and Mark decided to move into a bigger home and take on payments that they could barely afford.
Bad financial move, Janet.
Come on. They were struggling to get by, so me and my fiance offered to borrow their car. That way they could save a little money. Oh, I guess like pay them
their car.
Okay.
We offered to take their car on their hands and sell it and make a profit for ourselves.
Genius. We needed a second vehicle at the time, so it just seemed like it worked. Honestly, once again, a great, smart idea.
Coming and saving the day.
We pay about $600 a month for us to have that car. That is a pretty penny.
Is that expensive for a car? That's pretty expensive, right?
Yeah, because I mean, if you get a payment on a car, it's probably like $200 to $400.
Right.
I would say. So you're paying $600.
Tesla car.
Man, they're. I don't know what. I mean, maybe they're overpaying just to be nice. Or maybe it's like a big work truck or I don't know, something. But yeah, 600 to me.
Just a Ferrari.
I am a basic bish, and my car payments were like 130 or 200 or something. But yeah, 600 is like a lot. I mean, you were paying $600 a month for rent in Santa Monica at one point.
Exactly,
so
bro.
There's some perspective for you. And I took a management position at my job so we could afford the car. Also, again, OP is like 20 years old.
20?
Yes.
$600 on a car and you're a month on a car.
Literally.
You're 20?
And OP's has a child, is getting married.
OP,
these are mature
life.
20 and 21 year olds over here. Sam, we talk about a lot of really hard situations on this podcast.
Oh, baby, the hardest.
And Sam, that's not the only thing that we need hard in this world.
Fellas, if you're trying to play a little game of hide the zucchini and you want that zucchini to be nice, firm, and strong, I think you're going to want to hear about our next sponsor.
We are working with Blue Chew, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Chew tablets. It is the best option to get your wiener stiff.
And you might be like, oh, I don't need it. But hey, You never know until you try. You could already be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but what if you were Superman? What if you were Tom Brady throwing spirals every freaking day in the bedroom?
That's right, guys. Blue Chew wants you to have better sex.
And I do too, personally.
We want your dongs rock hard. Discover all your options at bluechew.com. Just chew it and do it, baby.
And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code OKOP at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. I'm saying like free, like actually free. That's bluechew.com. Promo code OKOP to receive your first month free.
Come on.
Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And I just want to thank Blue Chew one more time for sponsoring this podcast and making the hard things hard and our life easy.
Oh, yes. Back to the episode. I threw a party for my fiance for his 21st birthday because they're 20 and 21
That's
again.
Insane.
I asked them if I could throw it at their place, but I paid for everything since they had a bigger house. Before my fiance's friends arrived, they invited friends without consulting me, and they didn't save any food for one of the couples that had yet to show up. So they literally were like, hey, let's bring all our friends, eat all the food, so OP's guests don't have anything. I don't know if they intentionally did that, but that seems like what happened. A couple weeks ago, Janet reached out to me telling me that I am no longer throwing her baby shower.
Why? Janet, why are you flip-flopping?
She wanted it the weekend of my birthday, and she wanted Mark's mom to throw it instead of me. She told me it's because they have more money. Of course. I was okay with it because they'll need everything they can get. They are barely making it by as it is.
They're so poor.
It's okay. You're poor, sweetie. You need all the help you can get. Boom. They're barely making it as it is. How are they going to afford a baby otherwise? So we set aside some money so we can buy a couple of things off of their registry. So I'm guessing it's like, hey, let the rich people throw you baby shower so you can get like all of the gifts and stuff to help care for your baby, which is smart, I guess. The past 2 weeks, Janet and Mark have been babysitting our kid. Our main babysitter was out of town, and Janet was thrilled to watch him. Mark did nothing but moan and complain that he came over.
Mark.
Every time I dropped him off or picked him up, he would ignore me and continue playing his video games. He kept saying things like, oh, I should be getting paid for doing stuff like this. When like you've been getting all this help and support from them, it's like,
exactly,
dude, calm down.
Why are you asking for more?
Also, it's perfect because they can like babysit each other's kids.
Yeah,
like when the other is under, like it's a perfect.
And you don't have
matchup.
to be like tit for tat too.
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, maybe they do.
Yeah.
they're so entitled. This past weekend, my fiance's little brother Jason wanted to come over and watch the baby for us and play video games with my fiance. Janet and Mark caught wind of this and decided to call my fiance. Okay. They asked him if Jason can go with him to the anime convention. My fiance just asked them how much it was to get in because I was interested in going. Mark snapped back and immediately told him that I wasn't welcome to join them and I was not welcome with them.
That seems like a step up in aggravation a little bit.
Dude, for real. This really upset me.
I can imagine.
So I snapped. I arranged babysitting with other people for the rest of the week and told Janet that they are no longer welcome in me and my son's life, that we will return their car to them within the next couple of months. So that way we can fix up the wear and tear on the car and they're not completely screwed. My fiance stands by me and my decision. He has hated how they both have treated me. They are begging us to use it for a couple of months after the baby's born so that way they can get financially stable. I feel so disrespected and I feel like they've been using me and my fiance. I've already canceled my wedding over this. I don't want to have a wedding where my fiance's family can't attend. Am I the a-hole?
I feel like this devolved like those last couple paragraphs. It was like the other family snapped and then they're like, no, I'm going to give back the car. And like, no, we're not going to have enough money. And then canceling the wedding.
That kind of blows my mind. I want to hear what all of you think. Is Opie the a-hole, the angel, or is the other couple the a-hole, the angel? Let us know and why in the comments.
I mean, I don't think OP is the a-hole, but I feel like there were some like rash decisions made.
Yeah, I
feel like the car makes sense. You know, you don't want to support people that are being like rude, actively rude to you. I just don't. Yeah, I don't really understand the wedding part.
Yeah.
So maybe we can clarify that. I personally, I don't think you should cancel the wedding.
Yeah. I don't think so either. And maybe there's some details we're missing, but do you think the other couple are the a-holes?
Oh, the other couple is
OP's
for sure the a-hole.
Yeah.
OP is a little bit of the a-hole for taking the car back, just because it's like not the most like, it's not like the nicest thing to do.
Yeah.
Totally understand why you're doing it, but it's like, it's not like, it's like a little bit vindictive.
Honestly, I think they need a little bit of a spanking, because it's like if let's say OP continued doing it, like would they continue to treat her like complete garbage
yeah.
even though like OP is like going out of her way to help and support
You're
throwing the
right.
baby shower. So it's like
they need to know
it's a
like,
little bit
what
of a
they're doing
spank
is
they
wrong.
need. Yeah, that's what it is, I think. It's
Okay,
like
no,
there's
actually,
repercussions to your
you convinced me.
a-holery.
I think it actually maybe is not the a-hole. It's just it's just like, hey, your actions have consequences.
Yeah, exactly.
It might even be helpful to them for them to realize, oh shit, we're being like not great people.
And OP totally like they probably don't have any contract or anything, right? So OP could probably just like, here's the keys. It's beat up from us using it. We're done. We're not sending you this, and it's under your name. So now they have a beat up car and they lose $600 a month in income. I mean, that's
serious.
That's probably in the state they're in. Like that could potentially make or break them having more income than expenses every month.
Yeah,
at their stage.
For sure.